right now, I surprised Chuck a minute ago, actually a second ago.
Yeah.
I said, you're on film.
Yeah.
And actually yesterday you gave a really good lecture on epilepsy. Not epilepsy, but your story of how you got involved with raw food. Thing is, I didn't have a camera.
Yeah, I was wondering what happened with that.
Did not have a camera. I said to myself, if Chuck comes in, the first thing I'm going to do is going to film him. Ready? You have an amazing story. I really liked the whole thing. Actually, yesterday we had a few people almost crying, not crying. But they were nodding their heads. Anyway, go ahead.
They were nodding their heads.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, listen, I'm just going to discuss my epilepsy.
Yeah. This talk right now is on epilepsy.
Okay.
From beginning.
From the beginning. Well, when I was a teenager, I started experiencing epileptic seizures, and I've started having them when I was 17 until about maybe 26, 27. I was put on medication Dilantin, and it started off at a 300 milligram dose, which was like 3 capsules in the morning, and it grew to about 700 milligrams, well not about, it was 700 milligrams in the end. And I was taking 3 capsules in the morning, 4 at night. That's because I kept having the seizures.
You get that once a month? Or?
It was, I mean, they were sporadic.
Yeah. But you were afraid?
Yeah, I was constantly going to the ER. I would wake up out of them. The one time I turned blue.
I know, I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah, and yeah, told me to come in then, and I said no.
I remember that too. You came here smiling.
Yeah, I figured the magic.
Not for me. You're a wacko guy.
Yeah, you crazy lunatic. No. I'm here now. Yeah, I was conditioned to believe the doctor's always right. Take the pills. The pills are going to fix you. You know. So when it wasn't working, they just kept giving me more. During that time, I had an alcohol problem. But even when I stopped the alcohol, I was still having minor seizures. And that's how the medication kept being upped. And throughout that time, the medication never made me feel right. It was still just off, cloudy, tired. I didn't like being on it, and I felt like I had to do something different. And when I started this diet, I'm not recommending this to anybody. I'm not saying go and do what I did, because I'm not the smartest guy in the world. But what I did was I weaned myself off my medication, and within a month and a half, I was off completely. And
how many pills were you taking a day at the time?
Plus, well, I was taking 7 Dilantin pills.
You're taking 7 pills, 7 Dilantin?
No, that's just Dilantin. 7 Dilantin pills.
7 Dilantin pills.
I was taking a depression medication.
Depression medication.
I was taking sleep medication.
Sleep medication.
And I was taking lithium.
Lithium, that's 10 medications per day.
That was, yeah, well, 10 pills.
Wow.
Yeah, because, well, like I said, the magic pill. You have something wrong, you take a pill.
Wow.
And
the lithium was for depression.
Yeah, the lithium was, for bipolar, mood stabilizer.
So you had bipolar.
They say.
You had epilepsy.
Yep.
And you had depression.
Depression.
You were a mess.
And I couldn't sleep at night.
And you couldn't. And you sleep apnea.
Anxiety. Yeah.
Anxiety.
It was just I was a mess.
You were a mess.
And with the medication also came bloating.
Bloating. Plus, you were heavy.
I was heavy, yeah. And
you were at 250, 260.
And during that time, I was also having cellulitis problem in my leg.
Right, I remember that.
Swelling, getting infected.
I remember when I first saw it.
So I was a mess. I weaned myself off of medication.
10 medications, and how long did that take?
A month and a half. I did.
A month and a half.
Yeah, I did it all slowly.
Doctor?
Yeah. I don't recommend it, but that's
don't
what
recommend
I did.
it. Right.
That's what I did. Right. All I can say is my experience.
Sorry, doctor.
Yeah, sorry, doctor, but I feel like $1,000,000 today. I'm on no medication. I'm not depressed. I do not feel those seizure-like symptoms, and I do sleep at night, and I don't have a problem with my leg. So.
By the way, girls, he's available.
Yeah, and I'm available, and I'm a sweet, loving guy.
He is. He is. He's a sweet, loving guy and available. I mean, girls be lining up.
We got the video title now. Sweet loving guy.
Arnold's dating service. But yeah, like so, I learned from six years of putting this out of my head as not an option. Just following doctor's orders, taking pills, and feeling like crap. Now my closed mind has changed. I became open and willing to try. I've had a calling from within to come here, and it's nature's way, God's way, and I feel like $1,000,000, and it's working for me. So I continue to do it.
You lost like 40 pounds.
A lot of things happen.
A lot of
changes.
What are some of the changes? Number one, rid of 10 medications.
Right.
That's one. Rid of depression.
Right.
2. Rid of sleep apnea. 3.
Right.
Rid of seizures. 4.
40-pound weight loss.
5.
Which was just fat.
Just fat, right.
Positive energy
Positive
flow.
attitude, right. 6.
I started playing the guitar
I started
again,
playing
which
guitar.
is a passion to me. So
And write
passions
songs.
are coming back.
And
Yeah.
write songs.
Yeah, it's great.
7. This is 6. No, this is in 8 weeks' time.
Yeah.
That's hard to believe.
It's gonna keep. It's gonna
That's
keep
really hard to
tallying up.
believe.
It's just nothing but positive.
You're not lying to me, are you? No.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't be here.
You would have been. Yeah, you did a good job.
Arnold lit a spark under my butt.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got my life flowing in a great direction.
Right.
All I can do is continue to learn during this process. I still have a lot to learn. I still have mistakes that I make, but it's one day at a time. And as I go forth, all I can do is grow. So it's just an amazing journey and adventure, and it's worth trying. Anyone who has ailments, it's worth trying. And hey, if it doesn't work out, you can always get your misery refunded.
Yeah.
You know. So. Yeah, that's what I have to say about that.
Good.
You know.
Okay, basically it's kind of geared for epilepsy. From what I've seen, epilepsy can be reversed quite easily just by removing the cause. Generally, it's a meat source, or your vegetarian is actually a soy source.
Is it really?
Yeah, I've seen vegetarians with not one. I had one case who had epilepsy seizures every day.
From soy.
From soy.
Okay.
She had soy ice cream, soy cheese, soy meat. Everything was soy. I told her stop eating the soy. Seizures went away that day.
Well, I don't eat soy or I don't think I eat too much soy.
Right.
So that's good to know. So I won't venture in that direction.
Right, well, yeah, no soy.
Yeah. So I don't want to have to.
No. Anyway, this is Live from Arnold's Way. Saying bye.
Bye.